Hey guys, welcome to Getting Outdoors with Mike and Yvonne. Stick around, we're going to be reviewing a shoulder rig called the Roto holster from craftholsters.com, made by Falco, so stick around, you're going to enjoy it. It's for the Springfield 1911 loaded. Hey guys, welcome back to Getting Outdoors. We're outside, third week of May, and it is becoming North Carolina hot. But let's take a look at this this new holster that we got in. It's kind of interesting. I'm gonna tell you some stories about it. It's called the Roto holster. It's a shoulder holster, which has the weapon on your non-handed side, and then it has mag pouches on the other side. There's a couple different shoulder holsters you can get. One, the weapon actually sets horizontal, which is harder to conceal. The vertical holster conceals back down in around your lower side. But a lot of times the problem with a shoulder holster is it's hard to get a hold of that vertical and get it pulled out. Well, take a look at this. This is called the Roto, and what it does is when you snap the holster loose, it will pivot, and that allows you to pull your weapon out at a whole lot better angle and quicker. So looking forward to checking that out and show you how it works. The holster itself, it's handmade, it's handcrafted, so it's not put together in a factory somewhere. It's very, very high quality leather. There is a couple things that I need to tell you about when you order the holster. One is they have different sizes. It's on their website. Did I mention that's craftholsters.com, by the way? I think it may be on the screen maybe now. So you need to order your size. So what I had to do is, I'm a little bit bigger guy. I wear 2XL shirts, 6'1", about 250 pounds. So I give them my dimensions. And if you notice, there is a lot of adjustments that can be made even in the strapping that goes down to your belt. So when you get this, it takes a little bit of time to go ahead and get it adjusted properly. But it has the Chicago style screws and washers with the nuts on them in the back. So that's where they adjust here. You have the same thing for the mag holder. So you'll get these adjusted. And then you have the two loops, the loops that actually go down and connect onto your belt, because when you're using a shoulder holster, it doesn't set high up under your armpit, so it sets low, so it will be flopping around. So that's why the two straps are very, very handy. So what you do is you go on the website, you give them your dimensions, make sure that you order it for the proper gun. We ordered this one for the Springfield 1911 loaded 5-inch. And by the way, it is no mag and it is unloaded. Chamber is clear. And I'll tell you a little story. When I got this holster, and I've reviewed quite a few holsters for Craft Holsters, I hit up Al and I told him, I said, it's the wrong holster, won't fit, won't work. So he said, no, you just need to use the break-in kit. So they sent me a break-in kit, which we'll talk about here in a minute. So don't get excited when you get one of these leather holsters and it doesn't fit your weapon. It's really, really tight at first, and we'll show you here in a second how to get them broke in. But it's a really good holster. They have a 5-year warranty on them. Very, very good customer service. Check out our YouTube channel for some other holsters that they have. And let's get to putting this thing on and giving it a try, and I'll show you how it works actually once you get it on, and how good it conceals too. Be right back.
Go ahead.
All right, so once you put it on, you basically just drape it over your shoulders. Start with your gun side first. Have your weapon out of the holster, and then just sit it back on your back, and you can see how the mag holders set up under, and you have your belt loop that actually goes across your belt. Now, something I forgot to tell you, there's some tension screws in here that you can tighten or loosen up, so that way your mags stay up in there better. So make sure you adjust those tension screws as well. Okay, so on this side, you can see the gun hangs under your arm. It's up under the arm. It's not totally up in the armpit, but it's comfortable where it sets out on the arm. And notice you have your loop that holds it down to the belt as well. And let me show you how the gun is deployed. So all you do is you reach over and you flip this little snap, and then the gun automatically rotates, and then you pull it, and then you draw your weapon and fire. It's a neat little way of doing it. It's the first Roto holster I've ever seen. So let's take a look at what it looks like on the back. And if you notice, it sets pretty flat on your back. It gives you plenty of room to work. Nothing's in your way. If you have any questions on fit and finish, you can also go to the Craft Holsters YouTube channel, and they will actually show you how to fit and how to order this holster and all the other holsters that they have. So let me be right back, and we'll take a look at 3 different overgarments and see what this looks like in a concealed carry situation. Be right back. Okay, so this is a down vest, one that I wear quite a bit. It didn't match into this 80-degree weather in North Carolina very well, so hopefully we won't shoot this very long. But as you can see, I don't think you can really tell that I'm carrying a full-size 5-inch 45 caliber weapon. It's very comfortable. I know it's there, but I don't think the public realizes it's there. And if you ever want to your weapon, you reach inside, hit your finger brake, and your gun's out. Let's try a shirt, an overshirt. Hey, I'm back. It's still warm outside and it's not right for a flannel shirt, but I wanted to show y'all what it looks like. So there again, I know it's here. I know I have the full shoulder harness up underneath my shirt. There again, comfortable. Everything pulls down on the shoulders. There's no bulges. There's no identifying marks, no printing. And like I say, if I want to get to my weapon, I reach inside, I flip the button, and I have it out. Now let's go to a light jacket.
Go ahead.
All right, I'm back with a heavier coat on in this beautiful cold May weather we're having. There again, no printing. Very comfortable. And then again, if you want to deploy your weapon, and obviously you don't have to pull your shirt back, but I'm going to show you. When you pull your shirt back, you reach in, your finger hits the tab, the gun comes down, and you pull your weapon out. Then you're ready to shoot. Goes back in. Some people will even say you can carry it with the thumb strap pulled down, because it still holds the weapon pretty good. And there's a good instance of seeing that Roto. So it takes from trying to grab it here, just pull it out there, so that way you're pulling it out on an angle instead of straight up. So now let's take a look at this break-in kit that I was telling you about. And I'm gonna go ahead and pull my weapon out. By the way, if you don't have a Springfield 1911, you need to get one. They're an awesome gun. So we're going to pull this holster off. And all you do is unbutton the 2 snaps and take it off the same way you put it on. There's your holster. Like I shown you earlier, if you'll come in, there's these tension screws that you actually tighten up for your mags. This one I haven't tightened yet. So what you don't want it to do is the mag to fall out when you open it up. So I need to tighten these tension screws down a little bit here. All right, on the holster itself, when I got it, the holster itself, the gun only wanted to go in about that far. And believe it or not, I've reviewed a lot of these holsters. I was worried I had the wrong holster. So what they sent me was this break-in kit. And this break-in kit, there's different ways that you can actually break a holster in. One is using a plastic bag, one is denatured alcohol, and then another one is actually used to break in these straps. But I'm going to show you a conglomerate of them. And this break-in kit actually comes with a set of instructions. And what this kit has in it is you have a swab, you have your break-in liquid, and then it comes with a little polishing cloth. And I'm going to show you exactly how to do this. So what you want to do is you want to spray this liquid. You can either do it on the swab, and then you can use it to work into areas like around the trigger guard, areas around where the barrel actually fits it. But I tell you what I like to do. I actually like to spray it, and I like to get it down inside of the holster. I like to use it, a good amount of it. And then I'll take the swab and I'll rub it in. Get it down in there, especially on that barrel side. And then what I'll do is I'll actually take the weapon and I'll wrap it in cling wrap. Just the old cling wrap that you get out of the grocery store. That'll make the imprint of the gun bigger. And you just put it into your holster. And you'll leave it like that for a couple nights. Once you leave it like that a couple nights, go back to it. Take the cling wrap off, try it and see if the gun fits in the holster better. If it don't, repeat that process over again. But I guarantee you within at least 2 to 4 nights, the holster will be fitting your gun perfectly. So like I say, don't get excited. I got excited and I do this all the time. But if something happens that you do have a problem with your holster, or something don't fit, all you have to do is get a hold of customer service. They're very great about dealing with things, and then they'll get you fixed right up. So hopefully the next time that you get a gun that you're really going to enjoy, hopefully you'll think of Craft Holsters to go ahead and get you a holster that'll last a lifetime, just like the gun. So hope you have a good time in the great outdoors, and check out some of our other YouTube videos.